Welcome back to Houston Life. You know, a trip to Galveston is a must for many of us in the summer. As someone who was raised in a coastal city, the summer, I need the beach. I need the golf and a chance to get in touch with nature. And we're so lucky because it's just a short drive from the city.
It is 50 miles from where we're sitting right now. So with all the joy it brings us, there comes the responsibility to protect the island's natural beauty and animal habitat. Right now, you can help preserve hundreds of acres of coastline. And here with details is Executive Director Carla Clay of the nonprofit Artist Boat. Welcome to Houston Life. It's great to see you.
Thank you so much.
Your organization really does incredible work. It's turning 20 years old. Congratulations on the milestone. And this is something that truly 180,000 people to date have been involved in your mission to preserve our home. Yes. Not just for ourselves, but for the next generation.
Yes. Things that everyone enjoys. Talk about that mission.
Well, our mission is to promote awareness of coastal margins and the marine environment through the sciences and the arts, and we implement that through many programs, but we try to create programs where people can experience the wilds by kayaking or walking. They create their own piece of art. They get to be an artist and scientist for the day, and we hope we leave with tools that can help them share with others how important it is to hold on to the beauty of our coastal heritage, because we are all a part of it.
Absolutely. And we take it, I think we take it for granted because we say, oh, you know, that's just Galveston. We drive by these prairies and these wetlands, and these ecosystems are precious. And so we need people like you who want to save. So let's talk about the $1 Million Initiative. What are we trying to get folks to do?
So we're have a campaign called Be One in a Million, where we're asking 1 million people to donate $10 so that we have money to leverage federal dollars. So for example, we've done 14 transactions to date, totaling $17.7 million to save 900 acres. And our next piece is pivotal. It's 140 acres in the middle of the land we've preserved and can be a channelized, developed community, which would fracture what we've done. And so we've raised $3.6 million of the $6.5 million needed for the next acquisition. And it's critical that we have just people like you and me give $10, because every dollar you give leverages another dollar from the federal government or the state government.
And it all adds up so quickly.
Yes.
And again, we just had that conservation map up on the screen.
Right.
This piece of land would essentially be the missing link for y'all to connect it all together. And there are a lot of beautiful places to buy a home, and development, of course, people need a place to live. But there are certain parts of our environment that you believe should remain untouched.
Oh, absolutely. Over 5,000 middle schoolers from our region come to that exact area to paddle the west part of the bay. It's the wildest place they've ever been. I mean, they ask, are we going to see a hippo?
Oh.
You know, that's how disconnected people have become, children. So it's just critical that we have a place that is as pristine as possible for wildlife. But I think also the human heart and mind needs it. That's how we grow future artists and scientists, is by exploring.
Absolutely. So I love that you're not just saying, okay, give us $10. I love that you're also doing the kayak tours, the picture that just went up. I've gone out there to on that kayak adventure. It is so much fun. We stopped at a place and then we actually got to watercolor and paint some of the wildlife that we saw out there. And it is just so beautiful, and it's a wonderful workout. If you go at a certain time, yes, it's very hot, but when the sun's going down, it is just so beautiful. And you think, wow, I'm 50 miles from a major city. On what planet can you do that? It is beautiful.
Yeah. It is absolutely beautiful. And that really is the mission, Carla, right? When you get folks out to do these eco-art kayak adventures, the Bucket Brigade beach tours, which we have featured here on Houston Life, essentially to experience something like this, Carla, is to connect with nature.
Absolutely, and we really want more people to come and to give $10 and to help protect our coast and our planet. Really, every piece of conservation and every community on Earth helps our planet holistically.
I love that all the kids are out there because you see, I mean, they need to know how waves work. They need to know that you live here, explore here, and find out what makes our area so unique. So we are imploring people to donate to the campaign that you have right now, and it's so easy. And like you said, $10, it's small for each of us, but collectively, it makes such a huge difference. There is a link to the 1 in a Million campaign on our website. You can find it at Houston Life, the Scene On section of HoustonLife.tv.
Carla Clay, thank you so much for stopping by.
Oh, thank you so much. It's a great way to start our birthday month to turn 20.
Well,
Turning
happy
20.
birthday. And by the way, that eco camp, I love that from 5 years old to 15. I was down there with these kids the day that they did that.
Were you really?
One kid was having a birthday party. They had a blast and connecting with nature and learning along the way.
It's
So
fun.
cool.
Be a beach kid. Being a beach
Yeah.
kid is cool.
Thank you, Carla. We're going to help you get
Y'all.
there.
Thank
All right.
you so much.